Okay, well, hello everyone. Interesting day today. We are now into a new collaboration. I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory. Michelle Brienza had an interesting video on LinkedIn that I found a few months ago, and I could not resist responding to this video with my own video. Reason why is I was able to get through her 4-minute video, which is usually difficult for me, but she touched on so many interesting points and did it so well, right? As a mortgage broker, as a realtor, this has been my life for 22 years. I've done real estate for 22 years. Michelle has done mortgage broking either as much or more, and it shows. So, of course, I stalked her social media and have asked her if she would like to collaborate. And she agreed. Thank you, Michelle. In getting
Thank
to
you.
know each other, I've also realized that we have a lot in common. We have many years' experience. We have law, there's political science. So there's an interesting mesh going on right now between Michelle and I. So I thought that we should take this chance to collaborate and do this publicly. One other thing I'm doing today is I'm manifesting in the background where my lovely friend Michelle is right now. She is broadcasting from Mexico. I am broadcasting from Toronto. So as we know, it was a snowstorm, so this is not reality, but this is what I'm manifesting. So I'm
The
also
next video,
manifesting.
I'll have the background of the real palm trees and the pool and the gazebo next time for you.
I was hoping you'd have the snow, Michelle, but that's okay. That's okay. So, today we are starting a new collaboration together because there's just so much information that we both have. I've learned so much from Michelle. I've learned so much from my many years in the business. We are also both very much referral only professionals, which is important in this day and age. And having said all this, I would like to turn it over to Michelle.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I am so glad. When you sent me that video, I was just like, who is this woman? And so I went into LinkedIn and I started like reviewing who you are. And there were a few things that captured me even before we had our first conversation. So I do my business by referral only, and you have been doing the same thing. And that speaks volume because that's not just like we don't rely on marketing. We don't spend marketing dollars. We rely on trust and
Yes.
relationships. And so I was just like, whew, that's nice. So that was like, check. And then we both have like lots of years of experience, you 22 years. And then I saw your paralegal background and I was like, oh, and I studied political science and law and society. So I'm all over that.
Yes.
So there's like longevity, there's experience. We've been through a lot of different market cycles, and that speaks volume as well. And that layers into the trust factor. And then we are both all about the client. They're the
Absolutely.
primary focus, and there's no pressure. I've shared like I've had pre-approval files for 8 years. Like I just closed one that I had that file for 8 years. So
Wow.
sometimes, things can t move as quickly as a few months. Sometimes it takes years. So, always taking care of the client. And we both like educating people. Like, and once we started having our conversations, I was like, "Ooh, she likes to,
So
you
much
know,
in common.
yeah, like you like to make sure that people understand what it is that they're up to." And that for me is amazing.
Yes.
And the fact that you have like a law background, just I don't know what it is. It lets me know that you understand the rules, you understand the impact, and how all of that impacts housing policies, lending, and that all impacts our clients. So just that same mindset for me really works. Um, and then the thing that really makes me giggle is you have on your LinkedIn that you're like a superwoman. And I
Yes.
always post on my Facebook Wonder Woman. Like since I was a little girl, I loved Wonder Woman. And so I feel like, oh, look at that. We both wear the same capes, but we just have different missions?
Yeah,
So
we
that
have
was
different
kind of fun.
costumes, but yes, same concept. Excellent. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for this collaboration, and I can tell you that you definitely know your stuff. You have introduced concepts and brought up things that I don't think the general public may know. And we also know it's not always about the news and the headlines because they can be confusing, they can be
Mm,
conflicting, and not
yep,
everybody has all the information in one place. But this is what we do. When they come to us, we need to know as much about this as possible. You definitely stay on top of your market and all of the trends. And I must say that I do that as well. I live, eat, and breathe this stuff. And I can tell
yep,
that you do too. So I really appreciated that. And again, my clients are everything. I'm working with clients that I've been working with since I started. Now I'm working for their kids, their parents, their uncles, their aunts. My
yeah,
word is everything. My reputation is extremely important to me. And yes, the legal background also helps me in terms of making sure that things are done correctly, because I'm a stickler for that as well. But then the education part, it's amazing how much our clients don't know, and we should expect that they don't know, or else they wouldn't need us, right?
right.
So this
Yeah,
is where I come from with each client. So I'm excited to pair, and especially with a mortgage professional. Um, there's nothing worse than my clients reaching out to me and saying, "Hey, Katrina, I haven't heard from my mortgage broker," right? You will have to
no,
basically hold hands through this process. So we need to make sure, and you are on top of your game. I mean, definitely, there has not been a message that's gone unresponded. You are always, if you don't know, you'll find out, you'll let me know. So I thoroughly appreciate that, as I'm sure my clients will in the future. But what I was hoping we could also do is, continue to collaborate like this on these videos. Something brief but informative. My attention span isn't fantastic, right? So I just assume that everybody else is the same. So just very pertinent information. And also opening up the floor if people wanted to reach out, they could email us, text us, comment in one of the videos. We're open for that. But I think we should keep this up. I'm looking forward to
I
it.
would love to. Yes. I've been wanting to do this with somebody. And then, it was something that I wrote as one of my goals for 2026. And I start writing my goals in October because I have a banking background and the banks have
The
their year
fiscal.
end October 31st. So I start thinking about 2020, like the following year, like 2026 in September.
That's a
And
great
then you
idea.
contacted me and I was like, are you kidding me right now?
Very serendipitous, extremely. And I agree. I mean, sometimes, things happen for a reason. And I definitely know that our meeting and my stalking you was for a good reason. So thank you. Thank you for not thinking I was some crazy lady, right?
No, not at all. I thought you were a gift. I look forward to I know this is going to be just like an introduction of what we're going to be doing. And it'll be fun to see how often we do it and the different conversations that that we'll be discussing. I mean, 2026 is definitely going to be an interesting year for the
There,
market.
there are no shortage of topics for us, Michelle.
Yeah,
We know this. In fact, even before we did this video, we almost got sidetracked with topics. So I'm excited to get this information out there. I'm excited to hear what the public wants to know about and hear about. And again, I'm looking very forward to this collaboration.
amazing. Well, so am I. And I definitely want to start posting these as far as a collaboration because I usually do like walks and talks.
Yes,
Um, and I post them on my YouTube channel. So if anybody just Googles Michelle Brienza, you'll find my YouTube channel. And I look forward to the library that we're going to be able to create
yes.
together. It's going to be
Yes,
really fun.
consistently, consistently. And we can
Yeah.
even walk too. I mean, I'd be walking in the snow, you'd be walking in the sand. But we could do that. I'm game. I will bundle up. I promise. Right? I'm not sure what the audio will be like, but I will bundle up, right? But I'm actually enjoying this backdrop. So maybe I might use this a bit more while you're away. But again, so keep an eye out, everyone. Michelle and I, Superwoman and Wonder Woman, will be back at this for sure. If there are any questions, if you see this video and you are interested, please by all means post questions, comments, and we will definitely address them in a future video. Have a
Amazing.
great one. Thanks, Michelle. I'll see you soon.
Thank you. See you soon.